Good noon, everybody. Yes, it is noon in almost June. We are ready for a spoiler of our June collection, which is called Hot Summer, and I'm so excited to share more with you about it. Anita, you're my first person to tune in today. Hello. It's just the two of us right now. I hope you're ready for a lot of information I'm going to throw your way. I've got all of the collection to share with you, which includes the page kit, the card kit, the stamps, and everything that goes along with it. And then I have a couple of special releases I'm going to show you. Maybe you haven't seen those yet, things we've released throughout the month. And I'll remind you of a workshop that we've got coming up. And then 3 other little mini kits that we've come out with since we were last together for our spoiler for Petals way back in April. Wow, it's been a busy month here at Club Scrap. Obviously, it always is. Our little team of 10 people is always hard at work, creating projects, collections, the whole shebang. So, and taking care of you as well. I overheard Karen and Kristen collaborating today on just challenges we're having and how to fix them and brainstorming solutions. And I just love hearing how much they care about being able to take care of you. So, of course, if you have any questions along the way, I asked Karen if there was any announcement that she wanted me to make today, and she just said, tell them to call me if they have questions. We have our online chat called, it's in the lower right corner of your screen. So if you need online help, you don't want to talk to anybody, that's fine. You can just type a little message to us. Oh, thanks, Laura. You love our kits. I love it. We love our kits too. They're like our kids. We love them all most of the time. Oh, that's great. Yes, like I said, we do have a really big schedule on tap. I hope I can get you out of here within 30 minutes. That's always my goal, is not blabber on more than 30 minutes, but sometimes it just takes a little bit to get everyone in the room and settled in. And oh, good. I love to see your greetings popping up here. Hey, Gwen, how's it going? Let's see. So if you are new, we had a lot of people join us at the Novi Mega Meet near Detroit earlier in the month of May, and watching on the road. Oh, well, be careful. Okay, glad you're not driving. Very good. But anyway, we had a lot of people join us at that Mega Meet, take the class. I had over 300 students take classes, which was phenomenal. It was a great experience and exhausting all at the same time. Hey, Janet, how's it going? And so if you joined and you're new here, we do have a private Facebook chat group. If you haven't already made your way there, please do and introduce yourself. We'd love to meet you and see what you've been making and answer any questions you might have. And good news is that our team will be back in Novi, Lord willing, next May. It's always Mother's Day weekend, so watch for those dates, and you can mark your calendar now already. Mother's Day weekend, so that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday before Mother's Day. We will be back in Novi, Michigan for another great show out there. So oh, I just love all this wonderful feedback. Again, if you're new, please say hello, tell us where you're from. I've got Julie and Karen monitoring the chat here. I won't be able to answer all of your questions as they come in, but I'm sure they're going to be on it. Okay, well, we've got almost 100 people gathered here together, so that's awesome. I'm going to flip my camera around and get started with showing you what this hot summer kit's going to be all about. It's so cool. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have you look at my ceiling. And then here it is. Okay, so good morning from California. Good morning from Wisconsin. All right, it is 65 and cloudy today, by the way, so we are really ready for something that seems like summer. This is the Hot Summer Kit. I'm going to go ahead and start with the paper collection here. I should have turned it right side up. So here we go. We got some prints here. And kudos to Jacqueline. I really didn't know visually how this would all pan out. I did have a vision, but Jacqueline literally took it. Hey, Bay. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Jacqueline really took this vision and turned it into an amazing reality. I know this was extremely labor intensive for her to build. So shout out to Jacqueline for just doing an amazing job. This we're calling the sun print. And as you can see, it's got the beautiful sun's rays, and we're covering all kinds of territory here with this summer collection: travel, water, music, food, beach, pool, whatever you can kind of imagine. So this is the sun print. You might want to throw a couple of extra of those in your box because it's just so happy. And then this is the wave print, another really cool one, so unique. This art design is just To me, it's just incredible. I know my cruisers are going to love this for their cruise photos. Maybe you're flying somewhere now that we're back to traveling again, hopefully. We even have the little flamingo floaty. You know, how can you do summer without a flamingo floaty? And don't forget the little VW with the surfboard and the big hot pepper on top. I mean, this is just fun, capital F-U-N fun. Okay, so then we've got our plain paper palette. Now, some of these papers you've never seen before. You know, the paper industry is very weird right now, but we were able to find just two exceptional, unique colors. This teal we've never had before, and I think it's just so pretty. It's so rich, gorgeous. And then, or maybe this one we have had before. We have another teal in the future coming. This yellow is new as well, and check this out. They're nice. You know, our paper, as many of you know, is really special. I mean, in classes, I saw it again in Novi when people would take the paper out of the bag. Their first comment was like, "Oh my goodness, this paper is really nice." So nice heavy cardstocks for you in these 4 stunning colors to match. Okay, then the cut aparts as well are really, really sweet. We've got our circular artwork that really looks nice with that sun shape, plus all of those really cool graphics. This is a little sneak peek of what the Club Scrap card kit will offer, and then just those really cool elements of the airplanes on here I think are just magical. And then another sheet here with more of those fabulous graphics. Great colors again, nice reds, and then Jacqueline also infused some nice bright greens. And let's see what other color is not in the kit, but even the pink, that tone of pink is not in the palette, but it's in the collection. It's so fabulous. Okay, to complement that, now we've got the 7/8 inch. This is a metallic yellow. It's so pretty. Hope you can see all of that sparkle in there. And then 2 yards of a nice 3/8 inch teal double-faced satin. Very, very lovely. And then one of my favorite textures, this is like a silk, and it's that nice bright orange, and a full yard of that as well in a 5/8 inch width. Of course, the photo mats, those we include every month, 3 each of 4 different colors, and those same 4 colors I highlighted earlier are in the photo mats. 2 manila tags, which I then use in correspondence with the art that Jacqueline designed. And then we've got a set of these 3 really, they just make me smile. I don't know, these happy little resin-filled sunglasses. So it's like a black shiny resin inside a gold metal base here. Really cute little sunglasses for your hot summer. And then we're also including, as we do occasionally, this is a overlay stencil. It's the Sun Overlay Stencil. If you are a subscriber to our page kit, don't buy this because you're going to get it automatically in your kit. If you're a card kit subscriber and you would like the stencil, you can go ahead and order that today if you want. So what you have here are 1, 2, 3, 4 graphic elements plus the fun and the sun word. So you can do just any individual item, or you can overlay them all together. As an example, and this was so cool when Jack sent along that art, this was the first sample I made with it. Just took 4 ink pads. It was yellow, I think it was ocean, red, and orange I used, and made this. That was my first test, and I just popped it out with a punch, with a circular die shape rather, and then slapped it on this card. So that's like the single element that all 4 of these overlaid images makes. Really, really cool. And then if you want to use individual pieces, like maybe just the circle, you know, certain elements of the stencil, you can make really cool backgrounds with that too. So that's just an example. I don't have this in, these cards aren't included in your page kit. It's just wanted to show you how the stencil works. Speaking of the page kit, let's take a look at the pages you can make. Okay, so I'll slide this out. I have so much stuff piled up here, you wouldn't even believe it if I showed you. Okay, so as always, the instructions. You're going to get these instructions that you can download and print. Now, if you're a member on the 1st of the month, you at some point during the day will get an email with links to all of these documents. So pay attention for that, watch for that, check your spam folder if you don't get it. And then this is page 1 of the 8 pages we'll make. Actually, I'll spread them out so you can see it together. So this is 1 and 2. And you can see how that cool ribbon, again, I'm up to my same old ribbon tricks. I go over a lot of how this is done in that workshop video. So if you haven't tuned in to those workshop videos. I think you'll find them really helpful as far as like finishing touches and things like that. And I have been marking the video chapters. So if you want to know how to trim the papers and that's it, you can go directly to that in the video, as well as each individual layout has a chapter. So if you just want to say, well, how did you do that? You can go to just page 3 and 4 and get that information. All right, I even used that ribbon again for a little corner wrap, just a nice little one-dimensional way to add something special to a photo. All right, here we've got layouts 5 and 6 again. Here's that manila tag, just very simple, but you know, with this graphic heavy artwork, it doesn't need much. I mean, it's just, I'm really happy with the way these pages came together, and it was so fun. I think you're gonna love this. Just love putting this set of cheerful pages together. Okay, so here is that stencil at work on the layout. Just a nice simple addition to what would have been a plain piece of yellow paper. Now, if you're not into stenciling, it's totally okay. You can just leave it off if you don't really, if you're not in the mood. But again, it's just a wonderful way to include a non-perishable item that you can use again and again. So that is the page kit. If you're not a member of any of our clubs and you would like this page kit, you can join today and your kit will ship next Wednesday, or as of next Wednesday, you'll be able to shop just the kit itself in our store and order it without joining. But of course, we want you to join, right? Okay, now next up, we have the card kit. So let me grab that. Set this aside. Now the card kit, oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this too. It's kind of, oh, my stuff is kind of a mess in here. Sorry about that. But of course, I just wanted to make sure the envelopes were in there so that you know we're never going to abandon you with all these fabulous cards and nothing to mail them in. So just remember, you get the 12 envelopes, and that right there is a wonderful value added benefit to your membership. You'll have a set of 4 of these sweet little cherry red photo sleeves, or sleeves. They're just sleeves. We put a tag into them, and I've worked those into the card structure design. Oh my gosh, then I gotta get a scissors. You have to see these. I should have opened this ahead of time. Sorry about that. Now I'm like you. Okay, check out these charms. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it when I found these. They are just so perfect. They're gold and they are flat as a pancake. I know a lot of my card makers really appreciate my effort to find those one-dimensional embellishments. Nothing worse than getting a card sent back. I also think they would make a great earring, so maybe you want to stock up on some extras and just add a little ear wire to this and you got a fabulous summer earring, right? Okay, then here we have, oh, good, they're sealed in a bag. These are square, they're 6 millimeters, so that's what, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch, embossed squares, and we've got them in the red, the teal, gold, and orange. So all the colors that match your kit are included in the pile there. For ribbon, a yard of this fun checked ribbon, very summery, and then 2 full yards of this 3/8 inch gold ombre. So you can see how it kind of graduates as it goes with the little splashes of gold in there. So beautiful. 2 whole yards of that, and 2 yards of this 1/4 inch teal taffeta. Very, very pretty. And once again, thank you, Craig, for taking on the responsibility of selecting ribbon. I think he's having fun with it, and trust me, I'm having fun with it too. Okay, now for paper in this kit, it's basically the same. You get your same plain colors in the red, yellow, teal, and orange, and then these are the 2 stunning prints. Check that out. Oh, I see Julie is sharing the ink colors as well. Yep, those sound spot on, Julie. Red, yellow, ocean. Yeah, you get the idea. And then the cut-aparts. Aren't these fun? Check that out. So from these cut-aparts, do you see this? Jacqueline even, I told her I wanted this to be a tag that had ribbon on it, so she even put a little spot to put the 5/8 inch ribbon. So, I mean, there's no shortage of thought that goes into our cards. In fact, I wanted to give you all one more little quick peek at the very end, at the end of my notebook. I reached the last page, but this was where it all started. The germ of the ideas for these cards started here, and then once I figured I had it figured out, I made some samples, and then this is where we ended. Here, I'll show you the cards. Okay, so the first card set, 4 of these are the stand-up cards. So it's like a standing box card, and it mails perfectly flat, and then once you open it up, it stands on its end, okay? It's a little finicky right now because it's been flat for a while. So we've got a full back panel here, and then on the front, the pop-up. So love these. I just did 1 or 2 congratulations on this. It's that time of year, right? I find myself going to some grad parties, some anniversaries, of course, happen during the summer months. So those congratulations cards are nice. That's set A. Then don't freak out. I promise. Set B is really cool and very easy, if you can believe it. So this is the final size is 4.5 by 6. And so it fits into an A6 envelope, and it makes this really cool staircase style card. It's basically a series of pop-ups, and I've designed it in such a way that you don't have to use a craft knife. You literally find the spot and you can cut from here to here with scissors while it's folded, and then you can pop everything up and it works amazing. So this one I love. Is it just me, or have you had a lot of birthdays? Keep them coming. There's the little sequins there accenting this card. Every single little panel has a nesting panel to add some splashes of color. These are so fun. So you'd make 4 of these. By the time you make 4 of them, trust me, you'll have it figured out. And of course, I won't abandon you with just the instructions that walk you through everything. I've got the video that will take you through the whole process of completing these cards. And then finally, the artwork actually was designed to make that perfect triptych here. So we've got these 3 art panels. All of the fronts of these cards are the same because, you know, why mess with perfection, right? And they all just have a nice happy greetings on the inside as well. So those are your 12 cards this month. I think they're pretty great. I hope you agree. It's going to be a fun month to create together, even though it's going to be beautiful outside. I know for some of you, this kind of weather, this time of year, you retreat indoors because it's just too hot to be outside. In Wisconsin, it's sort of the other way around. Okay, now next I want to tell you your member benefit here. You've got your page formula. So don't forget about these, everybody. If you're a member, you get your new page formula every month. This is it. It's a really cool formula. I went ahead and tested it with 2 sheets of red, 1 teal, 1 yellow, and then the print from the card kit, which made a really cool decorative area here on the left and a nice mat for all my photos. And this is actually from a visit to a really cool restaurant in downtown Paris called the Refuge des Fondus. And all of the graffiti on the walls and the food and just the color, nothing to do really with summer. It was actually October, but I think that the page looked really cool with these fun photos. Check out, just the red and the yellow sign alone was enough to convince me to use this paper. Of note, you can see we were holding baby bottles, but they put all your beverages in baby bottles so you don't spill them in the fun and reverie. Okay. Now, next up, we've got your Heroes page kit. I know we just came out with this just only a few days ago. So this is the collection. It has the usual ribbon, goodies, and then I've completed pages. Now I happen to know, pretty certain, that Karen is working on a card set for the pages as well. I know a lot of you like to make cards rather than pages, and that's fine. And Karen is helping just kind of lead the way on that and give you ideas. So that's layouts 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We tried to really make this as broad as we could. It definitely has a military feel to it, but it could also apply to firefighters, nurses, anyone who's a hero, even moms, just, it doesn't matter. Anyone who plays any kind of a heroic role in your life. I think this would be a wonderful collection. Of course, it's very appropriate for Memorial Day that's coming up on Monday. Okay, so that is Heroes. Make sure you get that while it's still available. It's been very popular. This is our other special release of the month. So we have had a very busy month. The trees was, to me, just one of my favorites. I have all my pictures picked out for this, but Karen already made and finished all of her layouts with pictures from the expo we just attended, which to me is amazing. Like, you think trees, expo, but it worked. That's what's so cool, is if you elevate the theme of the pictures over the theme of the collection, your results will probably always be fantastic. Here we are at a brewery. Of course, we have all the work we have to do, and then that makes us thirsty. So here we are at the show. Again, using a trees kit, a phenomenal result here on these layouts. Here's pages 5 and 6. We got some members stopping by. There you are. Yeah, see, Lori, hey. The gang's all here. Karen sat here and did make and takes all day for 3 solid days. And then finishing that out with some of her dad's, I'm sure this is your dad. Yeah, Dad follows the goings-on of the great horned owl family. Oh, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? See, the pictures are number one, but it's a fabulous collection. So check that out. Then, when I was in, oh gosh, I have to return. I lost my visual cues here. Before we go on to some other news, I want to quick show you the stamps. These are the stamps. And there's a set of 13 images, and again, the rectangular shaped images are designed to fit. You know, like that triptych card I showed you on the slim line, these are designed to fit on a slim line. You can put 3 or 4 of them across. In fact, Julie did it with 4. Check this out. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of those images, and look at how it spaces out across a perfect 3.5 by 8.5 card base with a panel. Really nice. And she just embossed this in white powder, which I think is phenomenal. Just really nice. Other cards that she made to help get the ideas flowing. Here's just a single image with the sentiment and that sun stamped into the background. If you got some die cuts, maybe with a tropical theme, how fun is that? Check it out too. She used the surfboard image, because here you got your surfboard there. The surfboard is used to make a sun in the background. How clever is that, Julie? Oh, and I love this one. If you've got pops, it's a great way to use them. Just some torn edges dipped in embossing ink and powder. Boom, you got some nice waves to work with. Another sun there. This is, I'm sure, some really cool mediums she's going to talk more about in her blog. Here we got a nice background made from that surfboard again. And I love this little round seal here. It says Department of Having a Good Time. I think that would be fun. And the inside of it, you know, on the front, inside of a card, or on the outside of an envelope. A little trio of little images there. Isn't that cute? Over the word collage. And just wanted to point out too that you can subscribe to receive pops every month. This is called a pack of panels. And it's just a series of trims from all of the colors, well, many or some or all of the colors in a collection. We often don't have white to add, but you get all of your solids. These are great for die cutting and testing on, stamping, all that kind of thing. Okay, so those are the stamps. Thanks again, Julie, for helping me with those. And then when I was in Michigan, I taught 3 new card classes, and I knew that a full card kit would just be a little much. So we taught a class called 6 in 60. This is the Let It Be version of that class. So the instructions come with the purchase of the kit, and then you can make the following cards. So here's the first 2. It's kind of like just a pint-sized version of a regular card kit. And then we have this cute little guy. Again, the innies and the outies are included. Your envelope color may vary, but just really sweet. And I know that the Let It Be card kit itself, the original, is sold out. So if you love that style and you want to make it more, this is available. And you're learning the this style right here, this Impossible card, that is. Of course, this comes with a video workshop included. So if you pick that up, you'll get the instructions, the kit itself, and the video. Now, the value really too in getting this collection right out of the gates is that you can go ahead and make more following the formula. And I'm seeing it happening already. This is the beauty of these, the formulas and how they can be recycled. So Janet Perkle took the formula and followed all the trimming and used the cut aparts from the Fun and Games kit to make another series of half a dozen cards. So really fun and flexible here, right? Okay, that was Let It Be. Then we have Wine Time, because I had to teach a different one each day, right? This was a very popular class at Novi, and again, these kits include the envelopes and the instructions and video. This one features a vertical hinge card, I call it. Oh, a day without wine is not going to happen. What rhymes with birthday? Wine. You know the answers. Wine improves with age. We improve with wine. If you're happy and you know it, it's the wine. I mean, you get the idea. It was funny because when I taught this class, it was the first class on the first day at 9 o'clock in the morning. Once again, to quick show you the versatility here. This is the same exact formula from Wine Time. I think this is probably one of the most popular ones out there, where again, Janet Perkle took the formula and made cards out of the say it with me, hooray kit. Lastly, because it was 3 classes, we have Regatta. And I'm reaching the bottom of my pile, I promise. So again, the Regatta cards, more of a masculine feel. Again, perfect for Father's Day coming up here. Cards you can literally send to anybody. This is the standing card here. Stands up on its own really nice. And then a slim line. Again, very easy to construct. And if you're so inspired, you can take that formula, maybe take the Buttercup collection and the cut-aparts that go with it. And again, recycle those formulas. They have a lot of value just as they come. So grab those 6 and 60 sets while they last. All right, now, one last reminder. On June 3rd, set your alarm. For my my West Coast people, I apologize in advance, but this class is going to be at 6:15 a.m. your time. So if you're on the West Coast, sorry. For me, it's going to be at 8:15, already a little bit early for me as well, or 9:15 Central. So that's this is the card caddy workshop. During the class, we're just going to make the caddy. And then if you buy the whole shebang, we do have a complete card caddy workshop craft along. It comes with everything you need to make the cards as well, which is basically the Petals card kit. So if you already have the Petals card kit, you don't need it. But the caddy class, again, is going to be on Friday morning at 8:15. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's only 12:26. I did it. I did it in less than half an hour, which was my goal. That was a lot of stuff there. Am I wiggling? There we go. Well, I hope you liked the collection. I mean, it's really different. Everyone in the back room says, oh, it's so different, so different. They weren't really sure at first, and then we started working with it and making things with it, making the pages, making the cards, and I think it's an overwhelming yes. We love it at the warehouse. I hope the same is true for all of you, that you really love this kit. I think it's great for really anything, any trip, anything you have planned for the summer. What did I say? For, you know, if you want to go to the beach, if you want to go to the backyard, or you want to go to Bermuda. It's going to be great. Once again, big shout out to my whole team here. It's really special because this kit going out marks our 23rd anniversary, 23 years of Club Scrap. So if you are a member right now, you're receiving the first kit of our 23rd year. I think it's going to be another wonderful, happy, sunny, great year. We all need this craft right now, don't we? We all need it. So we're happy to be here for you, and we appreciate that you're here for us. Again, if you have any questions at all, please reach out. Like if you're just not sure, don't be afraid to call. And if you already are a member and you want to add the page kit or the card kit to your membership, be sure that you adjust your membership and that you don't join a second club. Joining a second club will mean that you'll get 2 boxes from us and they won't be shipped together. So they'll be charged for shipping separately. We don't want that. Also, to help Beth and Jane and Deb in the back room, if you're going to place a with kit order, which we absolutely encourage, make sure the first name on your kit order matches the name you use for your membership. So if your membership has you as Patricia and on your order you place it as Patty, we might not match up Patricia with Patty. But Beth is really on the ball. She tries her best. But if your first name matches perfectly on your membership and your order, it really helps us pair those up more easily. Yeah, less chaos on shipping day is always better. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging in there with me for this lengthy update